The boys in Supertramp talk about being a faceless band. I'm John Beaudin from rockhistorymusic.com. As a lot of you know, we have just released the top 25 Supertramp songs of all time based on a poll we had last summer, and every song but 3 of their repertoire, 3 tunes, got votes in the top 25 Supertramp songs of all time. You will find it. There'll be a link at the end of this video, and you'll also find it right in the description of this video, where you can check out the results of our big poll. In our video, we talked to former member Roger Hodgson, and even though they're on hiatus right now, drummer Bob Siebenberg and master of ceremonies and sax man John Helliwell. There are a lot of bands in rock and roll who are, well, faceless. In other words, if you came up to someone and asked them, okay, who's in this band? Name one member of this band. Like for a lot of years, and still, more or less, you'd come up to someone and say, okay, name a member of Boston, and people would go, I don't know, More Than a Feeling? That's a nice song, but it's not a member. Quite a few years ago, Brad Delp, their lead singer, committed suicide. The only other guy that most people would know, and if you're a fan, you know the members, is Tom Scholz. He was basically the brainchild behind Boston. But how about Kansas? Do you know some of the members of Kansas? Robbie Steinhardt is their fiddle player. I should say violin player. I'm from the East, I call it fiddle. He was one of their singers, but their main singer was Steve Walsh. He's not with them anymore. Actually, neither one of them are with Kansas anymore. But Joe Lunchbucket and Evelyn Everybody might not know that. Until Peter Cetera became big in Chicago, most people didn't know who he was. Bob Siebenberg and John Helliwell of Supertramp have some interesting stories to tell about being faceless. And you know, when you're faceless, there's a good possibility of someone who is not a rock writer will write about you and get a few things wrong. And man, in this case, did they ever.
Quite a long time ago, there was a graph in a newspaper that had a photograph of John.
Of me.
And they called him Rick Hodgson.
Lead singer, Rick Hodgson, and a picture of me.
Of Supertramp.
Fantastic.
I couldn't have gotten it more wrong than that.
Well, we like to be just known as musicians and not Mick Jaggers or...
You know, we kind of nurtured that along to stay faceless and be known for our music and as a group and stuff like that. And then it's pretty hard to change that after you've molded it for so long. Mm-hmm. The individuals kind of raised their profile a little bit. When Roger left, people were kind of interested in which one was that, which put a more, a stronger focus on who was left.
Yeah.
So it kind of updated itself along the way there, but it was conscious in the beginning.
A fascinating band, one of my favorites of all time, and really to the fans, there is certainly not a faceless band. Most real fans know every single member, past and present, of Supertramp. Keep in mind, we have the top 25 songs of all time based on a poll we had last summer of Supertramp. Check it out on Rock History Book, our sister site. This is more or less about breaking stories. Rock History Book, that's what we do on this channel. But if you want to hear top 10s of 79 or top albums from way back when, go to our sister site. There'll be links in the description of this video. It's Rock History Book. We'll have more of our interviews with the members of Supertramp coming up in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. And check out our older ones too. We've got lots of videos on our channel. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music.